After 3 unsuccessful attempts, the BCCI convinces Rahul Dravid to become the head coach of India, but there were quite a few struggles which I will tell in this video. As the final of the IPL 14 edition got played in the UAE on Friday evening, top BCCI officials were locked in a long meeting with a special spectator who had travelled there for the game, Rahul Dravid. The former India captain and batting legend, who has refused the Team India coaching offer multiple times, found himself once again in the room with BCCI President Saurav Ganguly, Secretary Jay Shah, and Treasurer Arun Dhumal, who put the offer back on the table. Dravid had his share of concerns. He has family responsibilities in Bangalore, children are still in school, much needs to be done in the domestic level. He tried to convince the BCCI he was happy handling the responsibilities at the NCA. The BCCI nevertheless insisted. The meeting went on for long. The board told him he can't continue at the NCA at the same salary. It's not feasible for them. And moreover, the BCCI has not been able to find a coach of a similar stature. If he wants to continue working with Indian cricket, then taking the Team India job is going to be his only option. Top sources in the know told Times of India. Dravid was on his way back to India and still hadn't given the BCCI a clear yes. However, those in the know say he wants to be associated with Indian cricket and therefore will say yes to a 2-year contract starting November 2021. It can be confirmed that BCCI asked Ricky Ponting to come on board and the former Australian captain refused. The Indian candidates in the fray were Anil Kumble and VVS Lakshman. Given Kumble's past controversies with Virat Kohli and Lakshman's lack of experience as full-time coach, the offers couldn't be made. Rahul Dravid was the only ideal candidate. The challenge was making him agree to it. Truth be told, there's no other choice, the sources added. The BCCI has gone and made the offer to Dravid even before putting a new cricket advisor committee in place because they want Dravid to say yes to putting his CE forward for this role. Eventually, the newly formed CAC will do the necessary interviews and decide who is the coach. After the head coach is appointed, he will sit with the CAC and work on the new support staff. I can tell you Rahul has been left with no choice. He will have to say yes unless he doesn't mind not working with Indian cricket anymore, sources added. Dravid is likely to give his official reply before the weekend is over, following which the BCCI will bring out an advert in the coming week and appoint the CAC. BCCI confirming to Dravid that they would like him to have the job is not in line with its earlier policy that CAC can alone and appoint the new coach based on the applications. However, sources point out that BCCI has been left with no choice because there are not enough candidates of similar stature in the fray, and therefore the board has found it imperative to convince Dravid. Meanwhile, the board search for the new NC director will continue. The NC will also require a new full-time support staff, and new director that gets appointed will take over the responsibilities of finding the right individuals for those roles.